guys, I'm Jesse,
I'm Meryl.
and this is We're Seated.
Exactly.
It is currently 4 in the morning.
Wait, what time is it really though? You're on my phone.
No, it's actually 4 in the morning, and I'm going crazy, guys. This is way past my bedtime.
This is like right on time.
No, this is right on Meryl's time. Meryl is up at all hours. She's like a vampire. Like,
I'm just always up,
she's always up. I'm asleep by 10 p.m.
which is wrong. You should be asleep by like
I love my sleep, okay? I need to be asleep. Like, I don't know how you function throughout the day on this schedule.
I don't function. There's no
Do it.
function.
Like, genuinely, like,
No functioning.
like I'm concerned for how my day's gonna go tomorrow. Like, genuinely.
It's gonna
But,
be okay. We're gonna have some matcha.
oh my god, yeah. I think the fact that I had matcha is the only reason why I'm awake right now and speaking.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm surprised I made it through the movie.
okay, well, you were building a gingerbread house.
It did not work. I shouldn't have bought the gingerbread house.
Yeah, so we went to Five Below and we bought a Stranger Things upside down gingerbread house. Meryl's mad at me because she said she wasted her money.
And it just wouldn't stick together.
But you know what? I should have seen it coming because I tried the Barbie one last year and it was horrible. It did not even like.
Okay,
But
so
anyways,
we won't get into that.
Anyways, so a little bit about us. I mean, we met in high school.
Yes,
we met in high school 6 years ago, which is crazy to think about. Feels like it was just yesterday. You know, like crazy.
Freshman year, and then
COVID hit,
and then we became real friends in junior year.
Yes, because we were in AP Physics together
and struggling.
Yeah, but you know what? We had fun with those labs.
Exactly.
Fun with those labs. But yeah, and then ever since then, we've been going strong
and fooling around.
Yeah, we love to fool around.
That's really it.
And we've been meaning to make this podcast just to have an excuse
to fool around even more.
To keep fooling around. And
it's 4 a.m. and we're fooling around.
Yeah, it's literally 4 a.m. I'm going crazy. I'm actually going insane. But also to talk about movies because we love movies and we love bad movies. We love good movies.
All movies.
We love all movies. You name it, we'll watch it. And so this podcast will be talking about movies, TV shows,
and whatever we want. Because we don't care. This is our channel.
We do not care. Literally,
if you don't like what we have to say, you could leave. Like, you don't have to stay here.
I have two things that I want to talk about before we get into the movie. First, I want to talk about if having a boyfriend is embarrassing now. You know, the Vogue article. You think it's embarrassing?
Yes, very embarrassing.
Do you want to tell us why, or you just want to leave it at that?
I just want to leave it at that.
You just want to leave it at that? I think it's very interesting to think about. I think the fact that that article was put out speaks for itself. Like, you know what the answer is, but we're gonna move on. We can
talk about Sydney Sweeney for a minute.
Ooh.
I might get some hate, but going downhill, girl. Everything's going downhill.
Yeah, I think she is definitely going downhill.
And like, we have a history with Sydney Sweeney where, like, the first like few movies that we watched, we were like, okay, like, this is bad, like, really, really bad, but like, we love it. Like, Madam Web, we loved it.
Web, we're Madam Web stands. I know a lot of you guys out there.
No, we love Madam Web.
Are probably Madam Web haters, but we love Madam Web. We think it was very entertaining.
It was entertaining and it was bad.
The line deliveries.
That other movie,
Immaculate.
Immaculate. That was good.
That one, we liked that.
That was good.
That was good.
The one before that, anyone
but you with Glenn Powell. Yeah,
that was.
We didn't really enjoy that one. It was like okay.
It was too much.
But
too much going on.
We still were like, okay, like, we're excited to see what the future holds for both Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell. But like now,
girl, your last 3 movies, we didn't even watch them, and we had a pact that we were like, okay, every time we see Sydney Sweeney, we're gonna get Chipotle.
We literally made a pact.
It's dry now.
Every time we went to go to the theater and see a Glenn Powell or a Sydney Sweeney movie, we would go see it with a Chipotle bowl.
And we have not.
We have not, because we
It's
just
been
cannot.
months.
I
We
don't even.
cannot stand
Yeah,
that woman.
I don't even feel like the like desire, or like the like I just don't want to go to the movies
To see her.
to see a movie. And it's sad because I know her recent movie flopped, but
Exactly. And
before
we
all this
even had
controversy.
commented on her Instagram
Yes,
because we
I
were like,
remember
yes.
that.
We were
Like
like, yes.
before this controversy, like we were excited for this movie because it looked like she was doing something way different than
Exactly.
her regular
She was a little
roles.
butch girl.
So we were like, "Oh my god, we're seated. Like, punch me in the face."
Exactly. Like step on me, but now I'm like,
Yeah,
don't step
it's
on me.
sad, but I don't think there's
There's no hope for her.
there's no coming back from this. I think the fact that she
Has flop after flop
yeah,
3
flop
times in
after
a
flop.
row.
Not to get too into it, but like, girl, you could have specifically said, "Hey, no, I disagree with this. I don't stand for this." But instead, you chose to say the wrong words, honey,
All the
because
wrong words.
all the wrong
Nothing right.
words, nothing right, and that just shows where you stand and who your audience is now, honey.
Yeah.
And I think that specific audience is not going to watch a recent film because they don't want to see you like that. They don't want to see you making real films and actually going out of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no, none of
They
those.
just want her to be in the same roles. They want her to be Maddie.
Cassie. Cassie. It's 4 a.m.
It's
It's 4
They
a.m.
want her to be Cassie.
Yeah, so very disappointing. Moving on from Sydney Sweeney, Jack Schlossberg announced earlier this week that he's running for Congress in the New York 12th district where he grew up. I'm very excited and looking forward to this campaign because um I think we need younger people running, and you know, we're tired of
Old
the
man. The
oldies,
old man.
because a lot of the stuff that's going on is not going to affect them. It affects us. We need the
Exactly.
younglings. And I love Jack. Like, I've been following him for so long now.
I do love him too.
Yeah, like, I love him. He's so funny. He's very chronically online.
He's too
So
funny.
that's why I think he's perfect, because we need someone that actually represents like the younger millennial Gen Z population, you know what I mean? So I'm very
Yeah.
excited. I'm just excited to see the content that because I know
There's always gonna be
the
content.
content. I've been the edits way before he even like
Yeah.
announced this. I love the edits. I love that man, and I'm very excited. Okay, before we get into the movie, just quick 3 movies that came out today actually.
Okay.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Okay.
That is the third installment of the Now You See Me movies, with Jesse Eisenberg, Dave Franco. You know them. Everyone. Yeah. Are you gonna see that one?
No.
She's not gonna see it.
No.
I'm gonna see it because I love Jesse Eisenberg. I relate to him as a fellow Jesse. Yeah, and I also, because I saw him talking about how, like, before he did these movies, every movie he did, he felt so miserable because he was always playing miserable characters. And then in this one, he actually got to feel cool. So I'm like, wait, like, I love that for him. So next, The Running Man, actually, with Glenn Powell. Are you gonna see that?
I don't know. Are you? Is that something you're gonna see?
I think we have to watch it. I mean, we have our Glenn Powell pact. Like, we watch
Okay.
every Glenn Powell movie, so we have to
I don't
watch
think we
it.
watched the last one.
What was the last one?
I don't know.
Remember?
I don't think we watched it.
What was the last Glenn Powell movie that we saw together? I can't.
Twisters. And
Twisters,
they
which,
didn't
by the
kiss.
way,
They didn't kiss at the end, so
that we hated that. But guess what? Glenn Powell in that white shirt.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the last movie that I wrote is called Jay Kelly, and it's directed by Noah Baumbach, and it's starring Adam Sandler and George Clooney. I definitely want to check that out because I love Noah Baumbach's movies. He is a very specific and interesting director, and I just saw earlier this week the film that he did with Adam Sandler and Ben Stiller, the Meyerowitz stories, and I loved it and I'm obsessed, so I will be checking that out. And now we can move on to the movie that we are going to talk about today
So
on our first episode.
I looked up. The movie is called Two Night Stand.
Wait. Two nights. Not one. Two.
So I looked it up on IMDb. It got a 6.3 out of 10.
Wait, that's kind of good. Like, I was expecting it to have lower.
Oh, girl, you're not ready. It has a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, that's not terrible though. Like, there's worse movies. Like, there's worse ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. So yeah, do you want to give us like a little like gist of what the movie is, like before we actually?
Okay, so we have Alec. He's a little boy, awkward, like he doesn't know what's really going on in life. You know, he just like floats around. And then you have, what's her name? What's the girl's name?
Oh my gosh, I forgot. I don't remember her name. I don't even know, but it's about two people who have a one night stand and then it turns into two.
Because like there's like a snowstorm that happens like overnight. They get into a fight morning of. Yeah. Then the girl, we don't remember her name.
Yeah, sorry.
She like tries to go downstairs and leave, and then she sees that she's like locked in.
So she's stuck in his apartment
for like 2 days
and is basically forced
to coexist with
someone who was supposed to be a one night stand.
Exactly.
And the reason why she had that one night stand is because she was having a crisis, like
because her ex-fiance cheated on her, and then she just didn't know what to do anymore. She didn't know what to do with her life. Like she didn't have a job. She was just living with her friend / roommate who like hates her. And she's like trying to like kick her out the apartment because she wants her boyfriend to live with her. So she's not really her friend. And then it just, and her friend's like, you need to just go. Like she convinces her to go on and like have a one night stand so that she can like get back into life and figure things out. But like it goes wrong.
Like, would you like go on a one night stand to move on from like all your issues that
no thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't make any sense.
Before we continue, I know you guys are probably like, what the hell are you talking about? I've never heard of this movie ever in my life. Like, why are you guys talking about this movie? Even like after looking up the Rotten Tomatoes score, why the hell would you choose a movie that is bad or is like horrible or that people hate? Well, actually, Two Night Stand is the first movie that Meryl and I watched together back in high school. That it just felt right for us to
start off with
this movie because I feel like ever since then we've just kept watching more movies together.
Exactly.
And it all started with this beautiful, amazing, wonderful movie.
Bad movie.
Okay, so
bad movie.
Yeah, Meryl pretty much gave like the summary of the movie, by the way, starring Miles Teller. Love Miles Teller.
Okay, and Kid Cudi.
Leo Tipton, directed by Max Nichols. Of course, the star of the show, Kid Cudi.
Exactly. He's there for comedic relief.
Kid Cudi's our favorite. We watch anything that he's in.
Exactly.
So,
mentioning Trapped.
Oh my god, Trap shout out. We will be talking about that movie in the future. We guarantee it. We love Trap. Get your notes open. Guys, Meryl wrote like a million pages of notes on this movie.
Because I don't remember anything.
The first thing that I wrote down is about the opening credits. So the opening credits of this movie actually were like set up to be a dating app, a dating profile. It was like her setting up her dating profile, and I thought that was
like the recording of her screen.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It was very like unique. They didn't go with like a basic opening credits. I thought it was cool. I also thought some of the things that they showed were funny, like some of the men on there and like how like the cringe like profiles and stuff. I thought that was very like funny because it's very realistic. But yeah, I literally wrote replies are so real. And what did you write?
No
No.
job has not gone anywhere because like the roommate comes in and she's like, "You have no job. Like you need to get yourself together. Like I don't know what you're doing. Like, come
Yes.
on. Like, mm, I don't know." Like they were at the bar and she bumps into her ex, the ex fiance, and then she's like, "Oh, like aren't you gonna let the girl go aside?" Because he was with a
Mm.
girl, and then he's like, "Actually, this is my new girlfriend." And then like he goes on and he's like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend." And then he starts talking about, "Oh, this is my ex."
Yeah.
Or like we used to be something.
Yeah. I also liked how the movie opened up with her at Alex's, like she was in his
The
bed.
one night
Yeah, like
stand.
at the one night stand. I like how it opened up that way because it kind of like gets you hooked, like it
Yeah.
doesn't start off with her trying to get a one night stand. It showed you that she did get the one night stand, but we don't know. We didn't see how she got there immediately. You know what I mean? So I did like that. But when we did see how
She ended up in
she
this
had, yeah,
situation.
she obviously found him on a dating app, and I thought it was so funny that she asked him to video chat. I literally wrote, "No one video chats." Like that's very unrealistic. Like I don't think I've ever heard of people video chatting on
On the
dating
dating app.
apps. Like
So
that's crazy.
she asks him, she's like, "Oh, can we video chat? Like I need to see your apartment before we have this one night stand." I wrote, "Ask to see apartment before the hookup."
Which is a crazy thing to ask. Like I don't think.
Send, and then he like sends the apartment
Mhm.
address. Mm,
I wrote Miles Teller is so cute.
valid.
I wrote that because when he popped up on the computer screen, he looked adorable. Like he looked so youthful. Like now he's all like grown up. I
Okay.
wrote bed frame matches his shirt. Because like throughout the movie his outfits were matching his apartment. Like the bed frame was like this like aqua like teal color and his shirt was teal. And then later in the apartment he was wearing like a blue like flannel and the apartment walls were like blue. So I was like, wait, that's kind of cute because it's like kind of reflecting like that his apartment is it's like literally a reflection of who he is, like his personality. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
thought that was cute.
I didn't notice that because I was too busy commenting on what was going on and what they were saying, but you know,
Yeah.
I was also building a gingerbread house, so I wasn't really seeing much.
I wrote in quotation marks, "I'm not calling you a slut, I'm calling you a girl." That is actually a line from this movie. I did not just make it up. He did say that, which is crazy.
No, throughout the movie he's like kind of misogynistic.
I actually wrote that too. I have that down a little when I get more into detail about that, but I thought it was interesting how the whole premise of the movie, or like the reason why it became an actual two-night stand, was because they were opening to talking about their experiences with like their experience with each other,
They're yeah,
their sex.
and it's
Like
and seeing like what
yeah,
they could do
like
better.
I thought that was very crazy because I don't know if people would naturally or normally be
Want to talk
open
about it
to doing that.
after.
So I thought that was kind of funny. And I wrote in quotation marks finishing move. I don't even remember what that referred to. I think it was because
Oh, because
oh
she
I
was talking
remembered.
about how um when she was like, "Oh, I'm getting there," and then he's
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Oh, you just switched up all of a
yeah,
sudden. Like,
he like
what's
did a
going
different
on?"
move.
And then he's like, "But that's my finishing move," and I'm like, "What?
That's
Okay."
actually hilarious though, I'm not gonna lie.
And it didn't.
Finishing move.
She's like, "I don't know what you like. I don't know why you slowed down. Like,
Yeah.
what was that about?"
Yeah. Okay. Do you have something? Because I'm getting to the end of my notes. I'm not gonna lie to
Okay.
you.
Well, throughout the movie, they you can see that they start off like enemies to lovers.
Yes.
So like they're fighting with each other, and then Miles was like, "Oh, let's get high."
They They did get high.
They did get high, ate everything in the fridge. Girly then shoved a magazine article down the toilet.
Yeah, it was a magazine article about what men find on dating apps, like the type of women that are on dating apps, and
But the one that she shoved down the toilet was about
her, like represented her.
It was like women that are
trying to like get over,
like, are women too damaged or something? I don't know,
yeah,
something like that. But they were talking about their jobs. Girly don't got a job.
she's jobless,
She's jobless.
unemployed.
But what I found very funny was he was like, "Oh, I work at a bank." Are we just not gonna talk about that? What do you mean I work at a bank? Okay,
if you don't get the joke,
I work at a bank. His name is Miles Teller.
Miles Teller
Like
works
a
at a
bank teller. Jesse didn't get that
I
joke
didn't
in the
get it
beginning.
until she pointed it out.
I was like bank teller.
But do you think that line was purposely put
It
in
has
there
to be,
because
there's
his
no
name
way.
is Miles Teller? Like,
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. That's just like. But some of the funny things that I found about when she was like when Alec, the character, was describing like what he thought was wrong when they had sex, it was that the lights were off and that she undresses too fast.
I think he was just nitpicking.
Exactly. Like, what's wrong with the lights off?
That
And
has
what's
nothing
off?
to do with her performance.
Yeah, he was like, I want a striptease. And she's like, well, okay. And she had some not so nice words to say to him. She was like, well, why am I undressing you? I'm not your mom.
Yes.
And then she was like, well, when we finished, you just rolled over and went to bed. She's like, come on, like, cuddle me for 10 seconds and then roll off to bed.
He really knocked
None
out.
of that. Well, at a certain point of the movie, they talk it out. She goes into the bathroom and she's like, she's working out how she's gonna do a little strip tease for him. She comes back out and she's like, I want to try again. Like, yes, we should do it, because early in the movie he was like, oh, I want to try. Like, I think we should try again. Like, we're stuck here for 2 days. Why don't we just try again and see what went wrong and try and see if we can make it right? Well, after she gets out the bathroom, she's like, I want to try again. And they do, and everything goes right. After they were done, why is he kissing her shoulder?
The whole thing's not casual. Like,
No,
you guys
like,
talking about it.
Exactly. Like, come on now.
Because, like, why would you want her to do why would you guys want each other to do all these little things if it's not casual, if it's not a one night stand? You know what I mean?
And by the end, they both catch feelings. The girl then finds out that
he has a
girlfriend, but it turns out that the girlfriend cheated on him. So now he's cheating back.
Yeah, so
in their apartment.
He like said that he planned on ending things with her, but then she went on like a vacation, so he was waiting till she got back. But
and then the girl went on a rampage and she was like, why would you make me do these things with you? And then you're just gonna sit here and you got a girlfriend?
Yeah. And by the way, we forgot about a point where they broke into their neighbor's apartment and stole the
plunger so that
plunger,
they could fix the bathroom.
And later on in the movie, she gets arrested
because he left a note in the neighbor's apartment. So when the neighbors came back from vacation, they went and got the girl and they were like, she broke in, so you need to put her in jail. In the meantime, Miles did it.
Yeah, so
Miles/Alec.
Yeah, Miles/Alec, and then he bailed her out of jail, but she refused his bail. I literally wrote refused bail, LOL, because that was funny to me. I think, although I don't know if I would have refused bail because, like, get me out of jail, but, like, also, like, I understand it, like, the pettiness, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like, I'm not getting out of jail.
Yeah, like, you got me in here,
Exactly.
like, I don't want your bail money, like, I don't want to talk to you. You literally had sex with me for 2 nights in a row, And you have a girlfriend?
And
You know
now
what I
you
mean?
and now you want to talk about something. I'm gonna break up with her. Okay.
Exactly. I'm staying in here. I don't want your bail money. I didn't even make my call yet. So, but what I did also find cute is that he brought her flowers to jail.
He brought her flowers to
He brought
jail
her
and a little
flowers to
balloon that said,
jail.
what did he say? I'm
I'm sorry,
sorry.
I'm like I'm an idiot or something like
Yeah, on
that.
the other side.
Yeah, which I thought was so cute that he brought her flowers to jail even though he got her in there. Like,
And he sent her no, he somehow the friends, her friend and a boyfriend, who's not really her friend, came to go get her out of jail. And then Miles Teller did his little monologue talking about some, I need
yes,
you.
I need you.
I only want it to be you. Like
And I think he was like, "Oh, like when I'm with you, I forget about everyone else or something like that."
that's why I didn't tell you about the girlfriend.
Which
Okay.
crazy, but
Okay.
yeah. So, but they end up together at the end.
They kiss and no, what happened was when he had asked, he was like, "Oh, can you like I need to see her because of the bail." It turns out that it was getting closer to midnight and he wanted her to be his midnight kiss.
Midnight
And it passed,
kiss.
like the countdown was happening as he was trying to get her out of jail.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to see him. She didn't want to see him.
Unfortunately.
But when he's doing his little monologue, she's like, "Oh, I'll call you when I think that this whole situation's funny." And they're the boyfriend and the friend and the girl, they're sitting down and they're just sitting there. She's looking at the balloon and she starts laughing because she said, I'll call you when I think that this situation you putting me in jail is funny."
Yeah. And she
And
found it funny.
she found it funny, so
She called
she
him up.
called him back. They're in front of the police station and then they're kissing.
Yeah, and I
And
thought
then they run down the street.
oh yeah, the closing shot. I thought the closing shot was beautiful. Like they were in the middle of the street, snow like literally covering the entire street.
And then they're
The
kissing.
buildings, the architecture. I thought it was beautiful. And yeah, that's literally the movie.
That's it.
Um
That's Two Night
but
Stand.
going back to the misogynistic part, I did want to know a little just because we have to know. We have to know. I thought it was like a little weirdly misogynistic because she goes from being in a relationship with a man where she was changing her whole personality for him. Like she was saying how she got a specific job because her ex-fiance or something. Like she
No, she picked pre-med because she was like, I'm just gonna pick something because I'm just gonna be a wife and a mother.
yeah,
So I
like
don't have to worry about that. But then
but
when I guess they got too comfortable in the relationship, he was like, I don't want someone who's just gonna have no ambition and sit around and not want to do anything. So no, I
yeah.
can't be with you anymore. So he cheated on her with someone I guess who had ambition,
Yeah, but
and that was it.
yeah, but it's so like she basically just wanted to be this man's like I don't know, housewife.
Yes, that's all she wanted to
That's
do.
all she wanted to be. But then I feel like when she was with Alec,
Yeah.
the fact that she I don't know, was taking all these comments from him and then when they were talking about what they could do better
For each
for
other.
each other, she actually like
She took the criticism
she took
because
the
she's one to
criticism.
run her mouth
Yeah.
and try and have a reason as to why it's like this and like
Yeah,
that.
she took the criticism and actually changed her ways for
Exactly.
someone who she barely even knew. Who, mind you, she was supposed to use this guy to move on from the husband that she
Meantime,
wanted to be the housewife for.
meantime they're falling in love.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a entertaining little movie. I also just got asked the question, can you consider this a holiday movie? There was Christmas trees, there was snows, there was a New Year's countdown.
Um,
I would say it is.
I
I
guess
think you could
it's
turn this on.
light. It's a light. I would
Yeah,
watch this movie probably like November
yeah, like us, we watch.
November 10th. Like this is like a
Yeah, like this
November
is like
10th
a getting
movie.
ready for Christmas, you
Like if you
know,
really don't like Christmas, this is like a no.
a
This
nice
is
little calm like
This
you
is,
know?
yeah, like, this is it.
Yeah, I think you can add this to the Christmas watch list. Like, if you haven't, like, you already watched all the classics, Home Alone,
Yeah,
you like, add Two Night Stand to there.
exactly.
Add Two
Add Two
Night
Night
Stand to
Stand and
there.
call it a day.
And then just one last thing that I would like to say is that I think Miles Teller as a leading man in a rom-com is very tricky because I feel like he has this like sarcastic way about him, like this like kind of like egotistical man. So I feel like it's not 100% convincing that he's like you know what I mean? Like it's not 100% convincing that he falls in love with these well, granted, this is the only rom-com I've seen him in. Cause even not to mention past movies, but in Whiplash when he broke up with his girlfriend, he
He
was
was
very
just like, it's not you, it's
yeah,
me.
and
Like,
it was very like I feel like he
he was like,
sounded the
this is, he
same
was
in this
like,
movie.
he was like, this is how it's gonna go. Like, we're just gonna break up and everything's gonna
Yeah.
go according to plan, according to my plan.
And I feel like he had the same tone in his voice in this
Exactly.
movie. But he does have a new film coming out this month, Eternity. It is a rom com, so I'm very interested because it looks like it's more like serious. Like he might have locked in for this one, so I'm excited to see
He
if
better have locked in.
yeah. So I'm excited to see that one. And yeah, I think that's all the thoughts that we have on Two Night Stand. What would you rate this movie out of 5 stars?
Honestly, or like delusionally?
Delusionally, we're giving it 5 stars because this was the first movie we watched together, and Miles
Exactly.
Teller and Kid Cudi are both in it.
But like realistically,
Realistically,
I'm giving it like 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 is pretty good.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 is pretty good.
Like on a like if we're talking about like based off of all the bad movies that I've seen, this is a
Yeah,
good like 3 out of 5.
yeah, 3 out of 5 reasonable. I was gonna say like 2.5.
You
two
always
two and
go
a
you
half.
always go a half down from me.
No, because like realistically, like 3 is not a bad review.
Yeah.
3 is saying, "Oh, this is a good movie. It just didn't really blow me away. It
No,
wasn't
like
really
this was
good."
bad. But
Yeah,
like
so
3.5 is still, come on, like Kid Cudi gives it an extra star.
okay, you know what? I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you on that. But yeah, that's all we have to say about Two Night Stand. Who knows what the next movie we talk about will be, but we finally did it. We did this episode. I think it's like
Exactly.
5 a.m. now, but I'm going crazy.